That's how we rolling, baby. We in Turkey, Istanbul. All right, guys. So I'm in Turkey right now. I came to get my hairline done. Turkey is the #1 country in the world that does hair transplants. So I really wanted to, I wanted to get it done. It just keeps going back and I got tired of it. I've been thinking about this for years and I actually just decided to, why not? Let's get it done. Let's do it. Stay tuned. You want to be on this journey. I want to explain to you the benefits, the walkthrough, how much you're going to spend, what to expect. I want you guys to get a full experience of what it's like, what was the experience, and what to expect if you're looking towards getting a hair transplant done in Turkey. All right, guys, stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. Welcome to the party.
I was born to be free.
Guys, welcome to the page, welcome to the channel. I'm James from channel Terry Tough, and today we're going to talk about hair transplant. This is day number 14 of getting the hair transplant, and I'm going to break down every single thing you need to know. We are going to talk about the hair transplant procedure, the price, the quality, how to go about it, what to expect. I'm going to cover it all today. I gave a whole notebook worth of details and facts that I went through. But before we get started, guys, I would love for you guys to like, share, subscribe, share the page, share the channel. What it does, it helps the algorithm, helps me push, promote more videos, more content out for you guys. All right, guys, now let's get into the process. Okay, don't panic. I know thinking about going to a third world country is crazy, but hear me out, because there's a lot of benefits, a lot more better things that you're gonna see here in the quality and the place I chose, opposed to what you would get in the US, where they wanted $19,000 to $22,000, especially for me because I got 4,500 grafts, 4,000 in the front, 400 in the crown. Okay, what can you expect to pay on an air flight? From New York to Turkey, it was 9 hours going non-stop, 11 hours coming back non-stop. What did I spend? $2,000 for the entire round trip. I paid for the Turkey trip. All right, there. We got $2,000 down. Now, what was the price of the experience, the transplant, everything? So instead of spending $22,000 in the US, I got it done. I spent a total of $4,500. That's it. That's it. Aside from the $2,000 for the air flight, I spent $4,500 for the entire hair transplant, hotel, procedure, and everything. $4,500, this is what you get. They are transporting you in a Sprinter Mercedes van every single time. Airport, clinic, hotel, hospital, airport. Every time you're going, it's a Mercedes Sprinter. It's a 4-day process. Day number 1, it only takes 10 minutes. Once you get there, first thing they want to do is to bring you straight to the hospital so they could do the blood work, and that's it. There's a nurse waiting for me at the hospital. As soon as I got there, you skip the line. It's like they make a phone call and the nurse is waiting for you in the hospital. Once the sliding doors open, the woman says, "Oh, come with me, let's go." I just cut through a line. You see everybody staring at you in the hospital like, what the hell is this? They bring you straight to the back room, do blood work, and you're done. 10 minutes. That's day number 1. Day number 2, they want to do the procedure early. So as soon as day number 2 arrives, they're going to do the consultation and they're going to give you, they're going to do the surgery that day. It takes 7 to 8 hours. Breakfast is included every single day. They are including the hotel. All you have to leave is a $200 deposit in case anything breaks or you buy anything in the hotel room. But when I left on day number 4, they give you the $200 back. So nothing for the hotel, nothing for the Sprinter van. That was part of the package. Okay, now they give you breakfast, they give you lunch like 2 or 3 days. Every single time you go to the clinic for the consultation, for the surgery, for anything, they will give you lunch complimentary. They will give you a book bag. Now hair time with all your vitamins and everything on the 3rd to 4th day before you leave. You're going to get a book bag. On top of that, you're going to get a 6-month kit, all included, of the $4,500, depending on how many grafts you need. I got the max, 4,500 grafts. You're going to get oils, shampoos, conditioners. For the next 6 months, this is going to be your hair care. Instead of having to come to the US and look for all these things, they are providing it to you. Of that, they're giving you 6 months bottles. This is a total of 6 bottles. They're giving you, for the next 6 months, you're getting those B vitamins so that it can help with the hair growth, help with the recovery process, okay? When you first get it done, they're gonna give you a foam shampoo because your hair is gonna be so tender, you're not gonna wanna touch it. So they put foam and you're going to leave it on your scalp for 15 minutes, wash it off. After 10 days, what you're gonna do is you're gonna remove the scabs. It's okay, you can remove the scabs because it takes 72 hours for the hair to fully fuse. I go for quality and it's very, very hard for me to find a place and stick to it. I went with this place. Now hair time. I went with them because all the celebrities go to it. They have a crazy track record, 5 million followers on Instagram. And that's the number one thing that you look for. Something that's reputable that you could trust. You don't want to go to these third world countries and you don't get that type of quality. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. I need somebody I could trust. A company that everybody swears by. So how does it work? You're going to go to Now Hair Time Hair Recovery on Instagram. From there, they're going to give you a WhatsApp phone number. And from that WhatsApp phone number, that's going to be 100% of the communication. They're going to give you all these questions. They're going to talk about all your history, your medical history, what's the pricing, what to expect, how is it going to be like. And let me tell you, I got 4,000 grafts in the front. All right, that's considered a lot. Usually people get 2,000, 2,500. I got 4,000 in the front, 400 in the crown area. Surgery's complete. Took about 7 to 8 hours. I got about 4,000 grafts, which is supposed to be the max 4,000, 4,500 because not only did I get the front done, I also got the crown as well. This is what it looks like an hour after coming back. Well, it looks like they bandaged your head because that's where they pulled out the hair from the donors, the hair follicles in the back of your head and also on the side. Today is day 2 post-op. Just give you guys an idea what it looks like. It's a lot of redness. You have some blood clotting and some fluids still coming out. But you guys have an idea what it looks like for day 2. Today they removed the bandages that I had yesterday so that I have more air and blood circulation flowing through the donor areas, which was the side, as you can see, you have the redness on both sides where they took the hair out. No scarring, it's just redness from where they took it out, where in the old days they used to have the scar. You know, different from yesterday. Now I'm able to move, man. Yesterday was crazy. Like when you have that neck wrap on you, you can't sleep. I didn't sleep at all last night. Maybe like 30 minutes. I woke up 30 minutes and it was like that on and off for like 7-8 hours until it was time to go today. And you know, they washed my scalp to get rid of the blood and you know, some of the clotting. Okay, so this is day 6. Let's do a recap. This is what we're at right now. This is what it's looking like. This is the donor area on the sides, and this is what it looks like. So basically you have a lot more scabbing. So you're gonna have a lot more scabbing, a lot more dryness. I'm doing foam hair washes where I'm just putting foam on the head, sit there for about 15 minutes and then applying some soft shampoo to my head, slowly rinsing it off. So what's going to happen is that in the next few days, on day number 10, we're going to change the shampoo, change the way that we're getting the washes, and we're actually going to massage the head and actually take off the scarring from the top of the head. So this, you're not going to see no line at all. It's going to look bald, completely bald, as if nothing ever happened. So let's talk about every single thing, every type of concerns, questions you may have. I wrote it down, okay? Now, I went by myself. You don't have to go with somebody. There's going to be people that speak English. When you get there on WhatsApp, you're going to text the guy, log onto the Wi-Fi, text the guy on WhatsApp that you're there, you arrived. They're going to send somebody in a Mercedes Sprinter to pick you up. You're going to sleep at a 45-degree angle. You cannot touch your head at all with the backrest or anything because it's tender and you don't want to ruin or damage the grafts that they input into your head. This is going to be your best friend because you're going to have this around your head in the airport when you sleep for the first 10 days. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it has to get done in order to get the results that you want. 10 days is really what's gonna like really make you or break you because it's so much annoying stuff that you have to go through. But you think about the bigger picture, you're gonna get there. Now you start to see that the hair is sting a lot more from day 1, day 2, because now the hair is starting to fall out because this is called the shock method where the hair starts to go out because your body's in shock. It doesn't know what's going on. And then eventually after 3 months to 1 year, the hair is slowly going to come out. It takes 12 months to fully have a full set of hair. And then for the crown, since it's a low blood flow, it's going to take 16 months here. Let me tell you, with the crown, especially here, they're very sensitive. They made me sound like 3 waves. They're like, look, there's only 50 or 60% chance that your hair may grow back. Are you sure you want to do it? I'm like, yes, do it. Because you know what? What is the point of having a full set of hair here and it's nothing here? I know it's scary. I've been thinking about this for years and years and years. It's okay. Get it done. don't think about it, because you say next year never comes. It just has to happen now. So you only need 4 days. Day number 4, they give you your vitamins and they send you on your way. You can go in the airport. You don't have to worry about going on a plane and your body like not being able to, deal with it because of all the pressure up there in the air. You're not going to have to worry, because once you get home, 2-3 days later, your face is going to swell up. All the pressure from the surgery and everything is going to go to your eyes, go to your cheeks, and you're going to get puffy cheeks and eyes. But that only lasts for 24 hours. Then it goes away and then you go back to normal. No swelling at all to the face. How long is the surgery? 7 to 8 hours. You are awake. The most painful part, I'm gonna tell you from pain factor, is an 8 to a 10. You're only gonna feel pain for 5 to 10 minutes because of the needles they're putting in the back of your head and the front of your head to implant and remove the hair. Other than that, you're not feeling nothing. But it's just the first 5-10 minutes that is like unbearable. It's like an 8 out of 10 painful, because you're like, this is crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in a third world country. You start feeling all kinds of things. But if you can get through that 5-10 minute mark, the 7-8 hours is a breeze. You're gonna be speaking. You're such in anticipation for it to end. You're just talking to them. You're listening to music that you're not gonna worry about it. Now, when it comes to the hairline, remember, people want to get a certain level low. It doesn't work that way. I had the same concerns. Now, you got to remember, when you ask them, where's the hairline going to be? The first thing they're going to say is raise your eyebrows. So you're going to raise your eyebrows, and they cannot implant the hair where the muscle is. So they have to go above the muscle in order to implant the hair. So that's where they're going to form the line. Now, they do recommend things to help the recovery process, to help the hair grow a lot faster, more accurately. The things that they recommend is PRP, which is more injections to the head. I don't want that. The injections was already enough on the surgery, but they do have PRP where they inject nutrients into your head, and it's 3 rounds that you're going to go through within the next 6 months. You don't have to do it. They just recommend that these are different things you could try. The next thing you're going to do is the multivitamin, which they do here. Remember, they give you 6 months. If you want another 6 months, I paid $250. You don't have to, but I paid $250 for another set of 6 months worth of pills, because I didn't want to have to worry about coming here. They don't have the vitamins, or it's not as strong as the ones from the country. So I just bought it there, $250. Guys, don't worry. When you get to the airport, they're going to allow it on, not the carry-on, but I brought it on the luggage. They're not going to think anything. They're not going to say it's too many. I came back with like 12 bottles of that, a box of the medication and the foams and the shampoos. No problem. They're going to allow you with it. Finasteride is the most important thing that you need. This is what stops a lot of people from getting the hair transplant, because they're scared about this. It's a pill that you got to take for the rest of your life. It's like vitamin. So the only issue with this one, because your hair never stops balding. So in order to stop the balding process, you got to take finasteride, because what it does is stops the balding. The only contraindications, the problems with that, is that it causes erectile dysfunction if you take too much of a dosage, which is 5 milligrams. I talked to a doctor. I got the prescription here in the US, in New York, and he said, look, 1 milligram is enough. That's all you need. You want to take the bare minimum, but you want to take amount where you're not going to continue balding, which is 1 milligram. Your doctor is going to issue a year's supply. Don't worry about it. Your insurance should cover that. If you feel like you're having this issue a lot and you have that erectile dysfunction and you have those problems, you could stop taking the pill today and you go back to normal, regular life tomorrow. That's it. Now the don'ts. What can you not do? You cannot work out for 30 days because they don't want you to catch an infection on top of your head and start getting all types of acne, or the grafts are damaged because of the strain from the working out and the sweat that you're going to accumulate on top of your head. So 30 days until you can work out. Next, no hats for the first 2 weeks. Your hair needs to breathe. Your head needs to breathe, so no hats for 2 weeks. Next, no haircut for 6 months. So especially on the graft area where they implanted the hair, 6 months you cannot cut your hair. After 6 months, you could cut your hair, but not with clippers. It has to be through scissors. Now, because this is the donor area, they didn't put any grafts here, you could start cutting your hair with clippers, not scissors, with clippers, after the 4-month mark, once the hair starts to grow out. And it's going to take 72 hours for your hair to fuse. So if you see hair falling off, it's okay when you remove the scabs. The itching does not come until day number 5. That's where you're really gonna get a lot of itching. So for the first few days, you're numb, and it's normal for up to 6 months for your head to be numb and starts to wear off. I'm still numb 14 days later. It's okay. The feeling will come back, sensation. All right, guys, so that's my review, my experience with Turkey. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Yes, it's a waiting game, but as far as quality, as far as what I got, I don't think I would have got that in the US. 6 months worth of shampoo, conditioners, 6 months of vitamins, you get a book bag, you get the pillow, you had the experience of the hotel, the food, the breakfast, the procedure. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys ever had this procedure, had it done, comment down below, because there's other men, they're always thinking about it and want to get it done, but they have a lot of concerns. Put down what was your experience, what was your concerns, what do you think about your final result? I would love to know that, guys. Thank you for watching as always. This is James from the channel Terribly Tough. I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.